What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to an insane video. My neck's itchy. Okay, new microphones, dripped out. Ooh, that's probably really loud. Okay, so in today's video, hold on. You haven't seen my car in about a month and a half. Why is that? Pretty much right before the Tour de Force, about 2 weeks before, the valve body just went kaput, but it still drove. It just didn't know like what gear to be in fully, and so that's a pretty big problem, you know, for a car. So I went down to Boise, the big city I was talking about. Went to transmission repair shop for the second time. They put the new valve body in. It was shifting well. They took it on the highway and it overheated like instantly, which is a big problem because it just can't do that. And so they were like, that sucks. So they put a new one in, it's working good. The only problem is there's a 50% chance it blows up again. And on the highway back, there's a hill you have to go over, or you can go way around like through the plains of like Nevada, but not Nevada. So we started going up the hill and my engine temperature level was like I thought it was my speedometer for a second, folks, but it wasn't, which made me sad. And I was like, dude, this is bad. So there could be a bunch of different things. I ordered a new thermostat, which pretty much like regulates the flow of hot coolant, which would lead me to believe like that's why it was overheating, because the pipe leading to it was like growing. Pretty scary when you're on the highway and you don't have anyone. And we were literally right out of sail range right there. So I drove back, cooled down, went all the way around the highway. It actually stayed pretty normal the whole time. Went over a big hill, gradually big hill, and then made it home. And today we're going to be fixing everything wrong with my air intake system. So we're going to do that. Then in the coming video we have mud flaps, we have headlight tint, we have thermostat. I don't know why I said it like a robot. But yeah, that's today's video. You might be asking yourself, I don't know if I already said this or not. The reason I changed it from Safari Volvo to Safari Builds is because in the next couple of years, we're gonna be working on other cars. Like, I wanna make a brand out of this, right? Like, I wanna build cool, badass cars like these. Porsches, some really cool Porsche builds that I've seen that I'd be super like down to do, and I know some people that have Porsches and they would be like willing for me to buy one and then build it and then they would buy it back, or we would make some type of deal. Maybe Miatas, maybe another Volvo like this, it would be pretty cool. Maybe a Subaru, maybe a Audi A4 Quattro, which is pretty much like the Audi version of this car. Like, it's turbocharged, it's all-wheel drive, but it's manual. The only thing that is in mine is not as manual. So yeah, Safari Builds, it's gonna be freaking crazy in the next 4 years. Like, only up from here, or not. Let's get into it. They broke my carbon fiber.
That is not carbon fiber, that's carbon fiber.
This is the most real thing you ever seen a carbon fiber in your whole life. Like,
You could literally pull that off of a dumpster.
it's not very nice.
But it's true.
Yeah, we're also gonna be taking this out and this out because we're gonna rebuild it in the future. But we're just gonna put the new one on here. Check it out. Insane transmission.
You mean transition? I don't like mosquito bites. Forgot that part comes off.
This part, super important to your car. It's a mass airflow sensor. It pretty much tells your car like, hey, I'm running really good, or hey, like my engine's about to blow up. So you gotta make sure you keep that on the car.
That's why we're taking it off.
But we're gonna put it back on.
Yes.
Okay, folks, got the pipe out. Pipe. It's pretty insane. So, I'm gonna be under the car. Wow, I'm like brighter than the sun right now. Going like this. With a screwdriver for about half an hour just to like break my pinky finger off.
Working on cars, you must sacrifice flesh for the car gods.
Ooh-wee. Isn't this something else, folks? Isn't that just something else? This ain't nonchalant, folks. I have a coolant hose.
Yay, coolant. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
It's hot. Folks, it's just not nonchalant enough for me.
Kids, please remember to not touch your coolant hoses after the car is run recently.
I hope this stuff is still, oh. Folks, I thought that this, like one would think, wasn't gonna let my stuff out. Oh, I should probably pull back. But in return, everywhere. God darn, dude.
Hey, at least we know your hockey bag will never leak.
That's not mine. The other stuff. Clean, spick and span.
This project was intended to take only about 7 hours. It will now take 37.
Come on.
How did you not hear it go?
Because I don't listen with my eyes, I think with my ears. Quote of the day. This is the only glove I could find from last
The
time.
gloves are fused.
Okay, we are good as a green bean.
Mean, green bean. Would you please explain to the people what you're doing?
No.
Okay.
No, you don't even take it off the tripod. There's too much. We don't get paid enough for that.
You don't pay me.
What?
You don't pay me.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
No! There's a bolt stuck to the thing.
Oh, they're magnetic?
Dog, why am I like 6 meganewtons?
That's a amount of energy.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I these two potential leaks. Leak 1 potentially fixed. One to the car.
You just want to get rid of me?
Yes.
I'm not that bad. Stay with you.
I know. My big brother is going off to college for the 2nd time. To make my parents proud so I can stay here and do whatever this is. Okay, folks. We'll be right back, folks. We've been filming for like 6.5 hours. Okay, folks. I'm just gonna tighten this. You know, folks, these are just problems you have to deal with when you have a toddler.
I'm older than you are. Also, you're the one with the leaky ass car.
What'd you call me?
Leaky.
What do you mean it's leaking, Schlag? Where is it leaking?
It's just water.
It's water and oil.
Oh, awesome.
So the skid plate just has oil on it from just when it was like exploding.
Yeah.
Okay, folks. So.
I think I know what I'm getting you for Christmas now.
A tank.
No, not a tank.
I gonna put the pipe back in. Okay, folks. So I went to put in the pipe, right about there, and I ended the video, folks. I'm very deeply sorry for that. No, that's not what I found. My brother just broke his tailbone on the wooden steps because he sat down as if it was a nice pillow. As I twisted it on, it moved, which means it's not like tight. Like, what? So we're gonna go down there, loosen it up right by the turbo, rip that thing off, sand it a little, tighten the frick out of it, and then put that thing back on the turbo. Okay, I'm gonna go under the car and tell you how it is. Freaking break my arm while ratcheting and come back in a month and a half. It's 12:42 probably right now. Peace out, Girl Scout! I haven't gotten it off yet, but I loosened it, which means it should come off. So let's freaking rip and grip. Okay, so it came out, but we need to come. That should be a lot tighter. So that when we get this part on, let it zoomed in. Okay, now time to go back under the car.
Out of this alive? I don't know.
He almost had a good idea. Just crack your head on the skateboard.
That would be really funny.
Lean back, Bubba. Yeah, not the best idea, huh?
Well, the carpet doesn't.
Move forward then.
Here we go. Yeah, no.
Awesome. Well, we got the pipe on, and it doesn't seem. Yeah. The only reason this is spinning is because it's not tight. So you just gotta tighten that. And then we're freaking golden, except for the fact we gotta fix this whole pipe that comes up right here. Hold on.
Like, everything's easy, totally.
So I'm gonna tighten this and give you guys some life advice. Back to the olden day topics, folks. If you got life problems, oh, I was freaking loosening it. If you got a life problem, folks, screwdriver will fix all of them. Doesn't matter if it's a divorce, just don't be killing anyone. We just gotta make sure this is on there, folks, you know what I'm saying?
And you want the skid plate fully off, right?
Yeah. Ow! Ow! Aluminum in the finger! Now we're gonna put the airflow sensor back on. Is it out, T?
No, I gotta go under the front seat front bolts.
Please! Actually, before we do this, we're gonna take this stuff out, folks.
Oh, I wanted to show them cleaning my hands. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Lower air duct delete has been completed, folks. Came out in one piece, well, kinda.
If you get a MIG welder, can I make a request?
Depends.
Can you weld the bolts on these front? Like, sorry, not the bolts, the nuts. So that you can just thread the bolts through?
You want me to do what? I know exactly what you're talking about. And yes, I can. But I'll probably melt through the bolt.
Try not to do that.
So, as he's going grah, 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 underneath the car, we gonna be...
Hi.
Ah! Second, get out the way. Pipe delete done. Next up, oh, we gotta take the overpipe out. Whoa. Oh,
You guys missed it. I was in charge of
I cut my finger.
that also. I dropped the skid plate out of the car and it almost just went on me. So it was good.
But look at this.
Yeah, that's a real injury. We're gonna have to cut his finger off, actually. We're gonna amputate it at the elbow for that. Just take from like...
Hi folks, welcome back. Skid mark here.
Welcome back to the adventures of deconstructing a Safari Volvo.
For like the 650th time.
Every time we get it back, there's something we want to do to make it better. And then...
Or worse. She's keeping me captive.
No, she isn't.
Like a jaguar in a cage.
It's more like a koala falling out of the tree.
Wow. Dog, what a sus. How'd they freaking... Oh.
My god, this silicone looks like it was mauled by a wolverine.
Jaguar.
Or a teacup chihuahua, I guess.
Hey, Bubba. No need to dog on me that bad.
What? You love teacup chihuahuas.
They're freaking attacked me. They eat ankles for breakfast.
So does our dog.
True. Oh, frick. I gotta loosen something that most likely is not gonna go well, folks. Because there's coolant in it. We also gotta fix that little crack. Dog, why there's so much stuff right here?
Wait, why are you loosening one of the coolant tubes?
So I can put it on tighter, because it's not on.
Oh.
That's the one that was leaking, Bubba. I think I just fixed the biggest coolant leak in North America.
I don't think that's true.
It's pretty close to true.
Is it?
Nope. So that should be tight. Tight as a green bean. physics. Hi folks, welcome back to the insane video. Pipes have been tightened. Tighten one more thing. Okay.
Gotta harden the noodles.
What?
Tighten the pipes, harden the noodles.
Yeah, that's a quote that's going on a shirt. Tighten the pipes, harden the noodles. Not in a sexual way, but just like in the most badass way, you know?
It'll be cut, it doesn't matter.
No, that's going in.
Okay.
You said it. Your fate is now on YouTube.
I'm fine with that.
But now the whole world knows. Okay, folks, I think we just fixed the coolant leak that we had. Transmission fluid. And the air leak. And like the other 1,600 problems from like the 1950s, dog. Okay, cutie patooties. I just took a long lunch break. So now, hook the fan wires back up. And then we're gonna start it, just make sure before we put the skid plate back on. That's gonna sound so weird. We gotta put the mass airflow sensor on. We're almost out of battery. Make sure it's on the shot. This is fairly simple, I will say. We just gotta make sure that this goes through and doesn't get cut in any way. Make sure the mass airflow sensor is plugged in very nicely. And then put this on. But this just rides so high now. Screwdriver. Okay.
Sounds pretty good to me. I don't know about all of you viewers, but I think it sounds pretty sweet.
It sounded like, to me, like the mass airflow sensor wasn't properly plugged in. Because it started going like boom, 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 boom. That's usually because
I wasn't listening for that.
it should be on. And it should be all good. So now, you smell the gas fumes. It's like the best part of the day right here. Brain damage. And now we're gonna go and we're gonna make a custom thing. You know, as I do, folks, I'm just the greatest custom builder in the lands. People see me and they're like, wow, does this kid know what he's doing? And what they mean by that is like, wow, like, this kid must have gotten so much schooling that he's just like freaking off the charts good at this type of stuff, you know? But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, you know? You could be super good like me, or you either aren't, you know? Because you just gotta have the type of skill and technique. Alrighty, folks. It's glove time. I'm not used to filming YouTube videos. Haven't filmed one in like a month. That's a long time for a professional YouTuber, Cooper Salvoni, like me. Pretty much, just gotta seal this off, and then seal that off. I doubt it'll go anywhere, but it's just hard to get cold air into a cold air box, you feel? Some elite builds right here, folks. And then make it back from Boise. Or did it? And I'm just messing with you.
Okay, it's...
Pink truck does look a little beat up, folks. Not gonna lie. Quite two different shades of pink all of a sudden. And some sticks. But other than that, thank you guys for watching today's video. You know, we got, hold on, W brand, something by the Auto Club, and pink truck. Oh,